How's it going, everyone? First things first, this will probably be the last video I do for the next few days. Taking some time off, seeing some family down south, just having some fun, trying to relax. But I just couldn't disappear without saying one more word about something. This week is going to be the Democratic National Convention in Chicago, Illinois, where, barring some cheap trick of fate, Kamala Harris and Tim Walz will be finally announced as the official candidates for the Democratic Party ticket for the President and Vice President of the United States. Now, I made no intentions or any kind of aspersions as to what I'm going to do. I'm voting for Harris and Walz. Not because Kamala Harris happens to be a woman or a black woman, for that matter. It's because the alternative, now I've said this over and over again, the alternative is 10 times worse. A whole lot worse. You see, when I look at Donald Trump, I mean, just in the last few days, I've seen nothing but destruction around Donald Trump. I mean, this is a guy who makes fun, who says that the Medal of Honor is nothing compared to the civilian honor, being the Presidential Medal of Freedom, the highest civilian decoration. So what does the Medal of Honor represent? Now, I've said this in a previous video 2, maybe 3 years ago, that when you say things like that, it makes me even more committed to seeing Donald Trump taken down, to see him lose this election. Because it's not only that, this guy, a recent rally that was in Pennsylvania, forgive me, he called the people there and he said that he was in North Carolina. I mean, this guy doesn't even know where he is. Maybe the stress is getting to him. Maybe it's that. But it's got to stop, because quite honestly, if this continues on, Donald Trump is going to be at the end of this country. And already I'm getting all kinds of people ganging up on me, making up lies about me, all because I don't support Donald Trump. I mean, just yesterday, I've been, in the last few days, I've had Twitter users giving me all kinds of BS about why Donald Trump is better for America, why he should be president again. And none of them have given me any kind of clear reason for me, an African-American man who believes in freedom, who believes in the Constitution, who believes in the rights that people like me, decades and generations ago, have fought and died for, literally died for. But none of those people can be called Donald Trump. None of them can tell me clearly why I should vote for this person. And I give them every strand of rope that I could possibly give, and they keep hanging themselves with it. I keep asking them, why should I vote for Trump? The man has no policies other than Project 2025. And I'm going to continue to keep harping on that. Because Project 2025 is a roadmap to the end of this democracy, the end of America, the end of the America you and I both love, the end of the American flag, the end of everything that we stand for in this country, that people have bled and shed blood for and died for. All of that will end if Donald Trump is put back in office. So yeah, I'm going to vote for Kamala Harris and Tim Walz, also for president and vice president. I'm going to vote for them not just because Kamala is a black woman, but because the alternative is 10 times worse. And more to the point, Kamala Harris, she's giving us policies that will benefit American workers, American citizens, Americans like me. And yeah, I'm using the race card, I'm black. They will benefit all Americans. Donald Trump's policies, which are Project 2025, lead nothing but death and destruction for everything we hold dear in this country. That's why this week, although I'm on vacation, although I'm going to be relaxing, although I'm going to have some fun with my family and some friends, I'm still going to watch the convention. I'm not going to pay attention. I'm not going to zoom into it, but I'm going to watch a few days of it, especially the night Harris and Walz accept their nominations for President and Vice President of the United States. And as much as Donald Trump wants to harp on the fact that he still has a lot of support, here's the thing he doesn't have. He doesn't have a plan. He doesn't have his mind. And the only supporters that support him at this point are nothing more than people who will rip this country apart if he loses again. They've already made the threat that they want to destroy this country if Donald Trump doesn't win the next election. Make no mistake of what we're up against in this particular election. The American people need to understand that Donald Trump doesn't stand for America. He doesn't stand for the Constitution. He doesn't stand for freedom. He stands for himself and anyone else who could fill his pockets. That's all he cares about. He's not running to make America great again. He's running to run America to the ground, especially because he lost the last election and he can't psychologically take the fact that he is a loser. He lost an election. Instead of walking away, he is saying, I'll be back and we'll be better than ever. He just kept harping on it for 4 straight years. Hell, last night at his rally in Pennsylvania, he kept screaming about it. So why should I vote for a man who keeps screaming his head off about it? The answer is we can't. Harris, Walz, 2024, I'm voting for them. Now, if you excuse me, I have some vacation time to take. I'm going to have some fun, and you will see me again next week. Unless barring something disastrous happening, which I'm praying to God won't, you'll see me next week. But in the meantime, I will be posting on Facebook at my page, CTP Know the Truth, on Facebook. Follow me, and hopefully you'll see me again in the next week or so. But in the interim, I'm going to have some fun. See you later. CTP Know the Truth. God bless. Peace to the left, justice to the right.